Welcome, we are the doing company. Welcome, we are the doing company, and we are a company of the manufacturing of the product equipment, of the transport of the waste tire and waste plastic pyrolysis plant. Welcome you from all over the world. We are the doing company about the pyrolysis plant of the waste tire, waste plastic. We're just on the air, so you can wait for a moment. Today we're going to have an introduction of the full continue pyrolysis plant and the batch type pyrolysis plant, semi-continue pyrolysis plant. Welcome you from all over the world. Welcome our friends. We are the doing company in China, and we're located in central China, the Henan province, and we have our own factory. So if you're interested in this project, the pyrolysis oil project, you can come to China. You're welcome to come to China, to our factory, to our company. 阿里，哦，好像是的。Welcome. We are the doing company. And if you guys have any questions, you can communicate with me in the comment places. Or if you want to know more about the details about our manufacturing, our project of this industry, the pyrolysis oil industry, you can leave your WhatsApp number or telephone number in the comment places. Then our sales manager will comment with you very immediately. So today we're gonna introduce the main product of our company, the full continue pyrolysis plant of the waste tire, waste plastic. If you're interested in it, you can wait for a moment. We are just on the air, so you can wait for a moment to wait more friends to come to our live show.
有买家进入直播间了。
Welcome. Welcome, we are the doing company. And our company is for the waste tire, waste plastic pyrolysis plant, and we are located in China. We are the Chinese company. We are in the central China, the Henan province, and our city is located in. Welcome. We are located in the capital of Henan province in Zhengzhou. So it is very convenient for the transportation. So if you wanted to come here to have a look at our project, our manufacturing, you're so welcomed. Welcome. We are we are a company for the waste tire, waste plastic, or the oil sludge, the medical waste, the pyrolysis plant. You can just put this material in a reactor and you can get the oil, the pyrolysis oil for burning. And the oil is a flue. You can use it at the factories, the cement factories, the glass factories, the brick factories, and so on. It's a good flue, and you can sell it very widely. And if you want to get further refined, you can get the diesel from the oil, from the pyrolysis oil. And the diesel can use at the ferry boat, the steamship, or some heavy agricultural machine. So you can see that our oil can sell widely and have a high profit. So if you have any questions, you are interested in this project, you can comment with us in the comment places, or you can leave your telephone number or WhatsApp number in the comment places. Our sales manager will contact with you very immediately. And we're just on the line for maybe 5 minutes, so you can have a wait. Today, I'm gonna introduce you about our full continuous pyrolysis plant and the batch type pyrolysis plant. And the 3D video above me is the batch type pyrolysis plant. You can have an introduction about how this whole product works. And whether you wanted to start this project, whether you are from all over the world, which city, you can just comment with us. And we have our customers from all over the world. From Asia, from the North America, South America, from Africa, and we have our own company in Africa. Our company is founded in 2011, and we have the history of 13 years. We have our own factory since 2018. So we have set up a good name and reputation in this industry, so you don't have to worry about the qualities about our project, our manufacturing. And about the oil yield of this, welcome. About the oil yield of the pyrolysis, after the pyrolysis, for example, the waste tire, the oil yield can reach to 42 to 45. And for plastic, different plastic have different oil yield. If you have the pure PP, PE, PS, the oil yield can reach to 90%. And if your material is like the paper mill waste, for example, the paper mill waste, it is above to whether you have much water in your material. Like the dry material, the oil yield can reach to 60%, and the wet one can reach to 20%. So it's all due to your material. And maybe you are interested in the prices. So we have different capacity of our machine, and we have different type. Like the batch type pyrolysis plants, we have 10 tons, 12 tons, 15 tons, and for the full continuous pyrolysis plants, we have the 10 tons, 20 tons, 13 tons, 14 tons, 50 tons. So if you want to know the detail of the prices of different manufacturing, different capacity, you can leave your WhatsApp number or telephone number, and our sales manager will give you a introduction. And this above me is the batch type pyrolysis plant. You can have a know for how it works. And later I will have an introduction of this 3D video, so you can have a wait, because we are just on the air for maybe 10 minutes. And if you have any questions, you can just ask me in the comment places. Welcome from all over the world. Welcome our friends. We are the doing company about the waste tire, waste plastic, or the oil slag pyrolysis plant. We are a Chinese company, and if you are interested in this project, you can come here to have a visit about our factory and our company. Or if you wanted to start this project in other cities, we all have our customers from all over the world. You can have a visit to have a detail known from this visit. So if you are interested about this project, you're welcome to leave your WhatsApp number, your telephone number, or your WeChat in the comment places. So what did the oil done? Well, it is a flue oil. The pyrolysis oil is a flue oil. You can use it on the common factory, the brick factory, the glass factory, blower factory, or other heavy oil generators. And if you want to refine further, you can refine it into the diesel. And the diesel can used at like the ferry ship, the steamship, or some heavy agricultural machinery. And after the pyrolysis, we not only get the pyrolysis oil, we also get the carbon black and the steel wire. Well, the carbon black is also a good heat things, and just you can replace the coal at the heating energy, and it can also be a raw material for the rubber or the paint and so on. And as for the steel wire, you can stow directly to the steel smelter. So you can get the profit from the pyrolysis oil, from the carbon black, and from the steel wire. And about this 3D video above me, it is about the batch type pyrolysis plant. I will give you an introduction about this production line. And we separate it in two workshops. One is a carbon black workshop, and another is a pyrolysis workshop. It is for the environmental protection, because the carbon black may have a pollution of the environment, the waste, the workshop. And this is the 15-ton equipment. And one covered an area of 13 square feet, and total area of about 2,000 square feet. And this is the feeder. The automatic feeder we used to put the tire into the reactor, and we just only need for 2 hours to use the automatic feeders. Then is the pyrolysis. We heat it by like the natural gas or the oil we pyrolysis, and about or the coal, the wood is okay. And the oil gas will get out from the outlet and then get into the buffer chamber at first. Well, what does the buffer chamber do? It have two effects. And the one is to slow down the speed of the oil gas so that it can be fully condensed later, because we need to condense the oil gas to the oil. And the second effect is to settle the carbon black, because if we have much carbon black in the oil, it may clog the cooling pipe. So this is two effects about the buffer chamber. And then is a cooling system. We have 4 steps about the cooling system with total 7 condensers. And the first one is 2 vertical condensers. Inside the condensers, inside the pipe is the oil gas, and outside is a cooling water to cool down the gas to oil. And the oil will temporarily stored in these oil tanks. And the next one is the oil water separator. It has 3 purposes. The first one is to prevent the oil return from the reactor. It is the safety product. And the next one is to cool down the oil gas to oil, and the second purpose is to clean the oil gas, because it's through the water. And then is the horizontal cooling system. Horizontal condensers is it has the large condense area and have the greatest condense effect, because it have more than 37 pipes in it, and have a fully condensing about the oil. And this equipment is the odor removal system. It is our patent equipment. Well, I can have an introduction about this odor system, because we have our patent. You can only find this equipment in our company. And what does it use to? Just like the name, it can remove the odor to the oil gas, to the reactor, because we can burn the tail gas, return to the reactor to have a burn as the flue. But if we burn it directly, it have a bad smell, like the NO smell, the SO smell. So it will have a pollution of the factory and the environment. So we have cured the tail gas about this by the system, and to remove the pollutions about these tail gas, so it can burn it at an environment. And this is the removal the odor removal system. As you can see, it will through a buffer chamber, the cleaning system, and a safety system to remove the tail gas. Then it will return from the reactor at the flue. So it will have it will save our flue material. And this is a flue gas purification system, because we need to purify the flue gas to be emitted. And different regions have different environmental standards. So you can comment your places, and we'll have an introduction about what's your region's standard about the environmental protection. And we'll configure the flue gas purification system according to your requirements. And this is a burning chamber. In case some tail gas are not being used, we set the burning chamber to burn the tail gas. Because if we store it, some boss will say, I can store it for sale, but it will have some safety problems. So our advice is to set a burning chamber to burn it directly. And this, we just stop here and wait for a minute. Maybe some website problem. And this is a reactor cooling system. To cool down the reactor for the discharging later, and it can save half of the time of cooling. And this is a discharge system to discharge the carbon black, because the carbon black can directly sell for profit, and it can be a material about the rubber or the paint, or it can replace the coal as a heat energy. And the discharging system shown in this video is the side slagging, and it can slag twice each rotation, and will greatly save the time. And the slagging is carried out in a sealed environment, so it is without polluting about the workshop. You can see it is sealed and underground. And the carbon black will transport by the air transportation system for the further processing. You can see that the carbon black is transferred to the carbon black workshop for further processing, and this process shown in this 3D video is to process it into the carbon black bowl. Welcome you from all over the world. If you have any questions, you can comment in the comment places. We are the doing company from China, and we are for the waste tire with plastic pyrolysis plant to pyrolysis to oil, and this is to put the steel wire outside the reactor. And about the steel wire, you can just stow it directly in the wire smelter for profit. You can use this type whether by the machine or by the forklift. And finally, the oil in the tank is pumped into larger tank. And this is a process for the batch type pyrolysis plant. Well, if you have any questions about the batch type pyrolysis plant, you can comment in the comment places, or you can leave your telephone number, your WhatsApp number, your email in the places. Welcome you from all over the world. We are the company in China for the waste tire, waste plastic pyrolysis plant. Well, we have a patent in China. We have many patents in China, and we have our customers in the United States. So if you're interested in it, you can leave your number in the comment places, and our sales manager will have you introduction about this. And welcome from all over the world. And next we're gonna have an introduction about the full continuous pyrolysis plant. And this we introduce is the batch type pyrolysis plant. And now in this video it will show you the full continuous pyrolysis plant. And you can have a wait, we have some welcome. If you have any questions or you are interested in this project, you can leave your email, your WhatsApp number, or your telephone number in the comment places. And this we show in this video is the full continuous pyrolysis plant. It have the capacity for 30 tons or for 40 tons, 50 tons. And for our continuous waste pyrolysis plant, the feeding, the pyrolysis, the slagging are all running continuously for almost 40 to 60 days. And like the batch type pyrolysis plant we introduced you before, we can have the capacity for 10 tons, for the 12 tons, 15 tons each day. And we have to it's not continuously. We have to pyrolysis for 10 hours and to stop the pyrolysis for cool down the reactor and for the slagging. So it will a little waste of time about the slagging. But the continuous pyrolysis plants, we don't need to have the time for cool and for slag. It is all continuously at the same time. So this is a difference between these two equipment. But if you wanted to run this full continuous pyrolysis plant, you need to process the waste tire to the rubber powder. So we have to feed the rubber powder and not the waste tire, the whole tire, into the reactor to ensure we have the continuous running about the equipment. And the rubber powder need to be 16 to 18 mesh. And this is a reactor about this product. Yes, it indeed meets the environmental standard. We have the flue gas purification system. And you know, the different regions, different countries have different standards about the environmental. And we have different kinds of the purification system. And you can talk to our sales manager about where you want to start this project. And we'll configure the flue gas system according to your requirement. And like this, it's shown in this video now is the purification system. Thank you. I'll be in connect with your company. Oh, thank you. And if you have any questions, you're so welcome to comment in this comment places. And this is a full continuous pyrolysis plant. And as for the environmental protection, we have our purification system and our continuous feeding system adopt a special seal and anti-leakage structure. So it will seal it is sealed with the material itself, and to avoid the oxygen going into the reactor, and meanwhile prevent the oil gas leaking out. And this is our patent. Welcome. And later I will have an introduction about each project. And this is a reactor, this is a feeding system, and a slagging system, the cooling system, and the gas purification system. And the first one is a feeding system. We need to feed the powder, the rubber powder, instead of the whole tire, because we need to run continuously about 40 days to 60 days. And then there's a reactor. We'll heat it. You can heat it by the pyrolysis oil or by the natural gas, the coal, the wood. And the oil gas will get out from the outlet and then get into the buffer chamber. The buffer chamber is to slow down the oil gas in order to have a better cooling in the cooling system. And it can also settle the carbon black, or it will clog the cooling pipe. And this is a cooling buffer chamber. It has the same purpose with the buffer chamber, the buffer tank. It have another purpose is to cool down the oil gas. And the oil will temporarily put into this oil tank. And this is 3 vertical cooling tower. And it have many types in it. And the oil gas will through the type, and outside it is the cooling water. And we have a strong effect about the cooling system. And as we all know, a good cooling system can ensure the oil yield. And this is a safety system to prevent the gas return to the reactor. And this is the odor removal system, and is our patent equipment. To remove the bad smell, because the oil gas can be a flue of the heating energy. And use the odor removal system, you will don't have a pollution about the environment or your workshop. And this is a flue gas purification system, just as the boss John asked. We can meet the environmental standard for different regions, different places. And we have different kinds of purification system. And the machine can reach the National Environmental Protection Emission Standard and will be discharged into the atmosphere. And this is the discharging system. Similar to our continuous feeding system, our continuous carbon black slagging system also adapts pattern seal and anti-leakage structure to well ensure the machine safety. During the carbon black discharging, and it's composed of 3-stage slagging anger with water cooling cover, and the carbon black will quickly cool down to realize the continuous discharging. And you can have a backpack. You can pack it immediately. And this is a safety system. For safety, our machine equipped with the alarm bell, while the pressure relief equipment, or the pressure meter, and so on. The design of the equipment pays great attention to safety and its comfort to the international standard. So you don't need to worry about the safety if your workers operated it at standard. And this is the full continuous pyrolysis plant. It can work continuously for 45 to 60 days, and you don't need to stop the product to cool down the reactor and for the carbon black discharging. Welcome you from all over the world, and we are a Chinese company. If you have any questions, you can ask me in the comment places. We are the doing company for the waste tire, waste plastic, or waste oil slag, the medical waste, pyrolysis equipment. We are in central China, the Henan province. Can you make an installation? Yes, we can make an installation abroad. And now today, we introduce you for the full continuous pyrolysis plant and the batch type pyrolysis plant, and about the difference between these two equipment. It have such difference. The first one is it have different feeding method, just as I introduce you. Like the batch type pyrolysis plants, we can feed the reactor just by the whole tire. We don't need to have a deep process. And for the full continuous pyrolysis plant, we need to feed the rubber powder about 16 to 18 mesh, the rubber powder, so we can run it continuously. And this is the first difference. The feeding method is different. And another difference is it saves more floor places. Like 15 tons equipment, it will have a footprint for just like 700 square meters. This is the full continuous pyrolysis plant. 50 tons, 700 square meters. And like the batch type pyrolysis plant, we have the capacity for 15 tons. It have the footprint for 30 square meters. And if you have like six bed type pyrolysis plant, it will have the footprint for nearly 2,000 square meters. So the full continuous pyrolysis plant can save more floor space. And another difference is the full continuous pyrolysis plant have the higher degree of automation, and we need less labors in full continuous pyrolysis plant. You can use the PLC control system according to your requirements, and you have the fewer workers, fewer labors in the workshop. Just like if you have run 50 tons equipment, you only need 2 or 3 workers in the workshop. And for batch type pyrolysis plants, you may need 6 to 8 workers, and it is labor saving. And another difference about the capacity is the full continuous is more efficient. Full efficient, it saves more fuel in your pyrolysis. Welcome. Because we only, just like the full continuous pyrolysis plants, we only need 8 hours for your own flue, like the natural gas, and the other 40 to 45 days, we only need the tail gas. The tail gas we processed to the heating energy. So you don't need another heating energy. This is the difference. Or you can say the advantage about the full continuous pyrolysis plant. And about the disadvantage, it is more expensive than the batch type pyrolysis plant. So if you have any questions about the different capacity, different kinds of equipment, you can just leave your questions in the comment places, or you can have the email number, your WhatsApp number, your telephone number in the comment places, and our sales manager will contact with you very immediately to have an introduction about this product, this project, or the prices of this equipment. Welcome you from all over the world. And we are the Chinese company. This is the 3D video of the full continuous pyrolysis plant. So if you have any questions, you can just ask me. And our company is the doing company from China. We have the history of 13 years, and now we have our own factory for nearly 40,000 square meters. So we have built a good name and reputation in this industry. So if you want to know more about our company or this project, you can leave your number in the comment places, and our sales manager will have an introduction of this. And our live show will have an end in 8 minutes. So, any questions you can ask to our sales manager. And we have nearly 14 years history, and we have almost 17 foreign countries. Our customers are spread to nearly 120 countries from all over the world. Each like in Asia, the Korean, Japan, or Thailand, or the Mexico, Colombia, and South America, or the Italy, France, or the German, and Europe. We all have our customers. So if you are interested or you want to start a project in each region, you can have a visit of our customer. Or you can visit our own factory in China. The transportation here is very convenient. And we have a branch in Nigeria and Africa. Planning engineer here. And today we've shown you about the equipment of batch type pyrolysis plant and the full continuous pyrolysis plant. We also have the works in 5 countries. Okay, and we also have the semi-continuous pyrolysis plants, and we will have an introduction next time, so you can follow our numbers. And we will have an introduction about the semi-pyrolysis plant next week. And planning energy engineer. I do marketing of your plants. The website. Wait a minute, my assistant will contact with you to send our website here. And this is our official website. Okay, and our live show will have an end in 3 minutes. If you have any questions, you can leave your ID, leave your telephone number, WhatsApp number, or your email. So our manager can have deep communicate with you. And about the preschool, you can add our WhatsApp number here or our telephone number. And thank you for your watching about this live show today. We are the doing company from China, and we are the company for the waste tire, waste plastic, oil sludge, waste, medical waste. This things to pyrolysis it into the flue oil. The flue oil for the cement factories, the brick factories, the glass factories, and you can refine the flue oil into the diesel for the ferry ship, the boat, or the heavy agricultural machine. Both can use it in this machine. And this is what our factory or our equipment done. And about the cost, well, you can just comment with the manager, the sales manager. You can add our WhatsApp number, and our sales manager will have the cost list for you, because we have different capacity, different kinds of equipment. Yes? We're in China, in central China, in Henan province. And we have our customers from all over the world. We have a branch in Africa. We have our branch company in Nigeria, in Africa, and we have our customers from Asia, from the South America, Africa, Europe. Yes, just as the assistant said. So you can add our WhatsApp number to have a deep introduction. Oh, thank you for your following. Thank you. And thank you for your likes. Today I'm gonna I will introduce you the batch type pyrolysis plant and the full continuous pyrolysis plant. And the next week we'll have a live show about the semi-continuous pyrolysis plant. The difference between the full continuous and the batch type is it have the different feeding method, and it have the flue efficient is very different, and for the space is very different. And as for the full continuous pyrolysis plant, it's more automation. You can use the PLC control system, and it is more labor saving. We only need like 2 or 3 workers. It will save your money at the same time, because we don't need to stop the pyrolysis for cooling down the reactor and for the discharging the carbon black, it is all continued. We can have the feeding, have the reacting and the slagging at the same time for almost 60 days, 2 months. And this is a different, or you can say the advantage about the full continuous pyrolysis plant. And for the next week, I will give you an introduction about the semi-continuous pyrolysis plant and tell you the difference between these 3 equipment and what each equipment have about the advantage. And today's live show will at an end. If you don't have questions, we will end the live show. Or you can leave your number, your WhatsApp number, your email here. So we'll have a deep communication with you. Or email, okay. So can you leave your email here, or we can leave our email, and you're welcome to send emails. And wait for a minute. Yes, this is the email here. Well, you can copy it to ensure you can find us when the live show is end. Okay, bye-bye. And thank you for watching. Have a nice day. Oh, then, that's all we have in today's live show. And thank you for watching. And we should have a nice day. Good afternoon. Okay, and wish you good morning, good afternoon, good night, goodbye. Telephone number. Okay, I need to ensure you get all the message you wanted to know. Okay, got it. Goodbye. And bye-bye. Thank you.